I don't wish a narcissist on my worst enemy. A narcissist will have you apologizing for them abusing you. A narcissist will have you isolated to control the narrative. A narcissist will attack your character to everyone who will listen to keep you isolated. And everything is transactional with a narcissist. The breadcrumbing is because they want something. And don't get me started on reactive abuse. A narcissist will tell everybody you're crazy when you're the most sane person, then drive you crazy, pull out their phone to record the crash out, and then send it to everybody and be like, see, she crazy. A narcissist will have you putting yourself in grippy socks and asking yourself if you're a narcissist. And baby, don't you tell them that they're a narcissist, because that's what they're going to paint you to everyone as next. And sadly, I know I'm one of those people that tells people to speak out loud about your truth and your trauma. But with a narcissist, it's a silent battle, because speaking up only makes it worse. The only way to deal with a narcissist is to not at all.
Yo, listen, the number one question that I get is, how do you deal with a narcissist? Well, I'm about to give you the game. 2 things that you do. You do this, and I'm telling you, your life will change when it comes to that. First one is, you be quiet. That's right, y'all. Be quiet. Listen. For a narcissist, they have to have the energy of the arguing, of the back and forth, of you popping off, of you saying little things, of you being passive aggressive, of you talking about them to other people, and then it gets back to them. That lets them know that they are winning, that what they're doing is working. When you are quiet and you just don't say nothing, y'all, it eats them from the inside out. They literally begin to go crazy in their mind, because they feel like your quiet is saying that they're not successful, and that is not possible for them in their mind, that they're not successful. But your quiet is going to help you win, because they're losing. They're not getting what it is that they want. And the second thing, y'all, be successful. Narcissism hates success. When you are not successful in a narcissist's mind, it is saying that it is because of them that you are not successful. Listen, 9 times out of 10, your success has nothing to do with that person. But from a narcissistic mindset, it says that it has everything to do with them. So you go and you be successful. You win at life. You be happy. Don't allow their energy to destroy you or control your energy. And I promise you, you will not have any problems out of a narcissist. This is the thing too. The third thing, you leave. Really, that's the first thing. But if you can't leave because you're not in an intimate relationship with them, right? You work with them, or they're family members, or somebody you have to interact with every day for whatever reason, I'm telling you, you be quiet and you just be successful.
Hello?
Hi, babe. You okay?
Why are you calling?
I just wondered if you could pick something up for dinner on your way home.
What are you on about? We don't live together anymore.
What? Of course we do.
You moved out weeks ago. You broke up with me, remember?
Babe, we've not broke up. Why'd I break up with you? I love you.
What are you on about? You told me you didn't love me anymore.
Babe, I would never say that. I love you. You're the love of my life.
Why are you doing this?
So I was thinking we could either just get like fish and chips, or we could order a takeout if you'd rather, to be fair.
I'm so confused. What's going on?
Why, what's wrong?
We broke up weeks ago.
No, we didn't.
What?
I would never break up with you. I love you.
But we broke up.
Are you okay?
What's going on? I'm so confused.
Are you okay, babe?
Yeah, We've not lived together for weeks.
What do you want?
What are you getting?
What? You called me. What do you want?
What? No. You called me?
No, I didn't. Why would I call you? What do you want?
What is going on? What?
What do you want? You rang me. We're not together anymore. What do you want?
Oh my god, I feel like my head's going to explode. Didn't you just call me? What? You just called me?
Yeah, I know, babe. I love you.
Charlotte, I don't know what's going on. I think I'm going crazy.
Why?
Because did I call you or?
Yeah, what do you want? Why did you call me?
Charlotte, I can't do this. My head's going.
Your greatest power against a narcissistic person is not reacting. Controlling your reactions takes away the fuel from a narcissistic person. And if you're new here, I'm a narcissistic person. I'm diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder. When a narcissist is raging at you, if you don't react, it stifles the rage. With discretion, be careful, because it could set them off if you don't react, you remain silent. If they're smear campaigning you and you don't react, it stifles the smear campaign. If they cannot trigger you, they cannot control you. A lot of people ask me, like, how do I heal the narcissist? How do I get them into therapy? Like, what can I possibly do? The only thing that you can do is to work on yourself and how you handle that person if you want to remain in that person's life. Because if you work on yourself enough, if you keep your boundaries in place enough, they have to alter how they deal with you. If the screaming and the yelling and the belittling doesn't work, they have to change course. Changing course could get physical, so be careful. But not reacting gives you the power.
To torture a narcissist. 4 ways to torture a narcissist. Number 1, you need to go no contact. Be quiet. Don't be sending them long paragraphs. Don't be blowing their phone up, telling them what they did wrong, how they hurt you. I promise you, they do not care. Don't be on social media sharing subliminal posts, crying. They thrive off of your misery. So you have to do the complete opposite. Even though you're hurting, you feel betrayed, and you're in pain, you have to be silent. Number 2, you need to set healthy boundaries. If you have kids, that means you need to go low contact, okay? So it's yes, no, or it's all about the kids. But he posting online and what you doing in your life should never be brought up in a discussion. You should not be looking at his social media. You need to make sure you block him and don't look. Because he's going to post his new supply to make you mad. Okay. She don't know she dealing with a narcissist. It's not your job to warn her. It's just going to backfire in your face, and they're going to think you're jealous and you bitter. So you be quiet and you don't look at what he doing online. Okay. Because this is his moment right here to try to break you. Okay. But 3, this is where you fix things about yourself that you don't like. If you're overweight, you want to lose weight. Okay. You want to prioritize beauty and fitness. You want to become the best version of yourself. Like, you want to become unrecognizable. See, when you're in a relationship with a narcissist, you lose yourself. Your beauty is affected by that. You gain weight. You become unrecognizable. When you are under demonic oppression, you are not the best version of yourself. And that's why I tell women, when that narcissist leave your life, don't try to fight for him to come back, because good things are about to happen for you once he exits your life. You are literally breaking covenant with a demon. Somebody who has a reprobate mind, someone who has no empathy. They don't care that they hurt you. They robbed you. They betrayed you. They're embarrassing you. They don't care that they made you a single mother and you got to find a way to pay these bills by yourself. They don't care. That's why I say release that demon out your life, because he's blocking your blessings. Great things and opportunities are going to come your way when you let go. Don't fight it. Before, learn a new skill set. It's time to boss up. Learn something that can generate you money. Okay, because the goal is to become out of his league. You're going to do that when you prioritize beauty and fitness. Okay, but the next thing is you want to really boss up. It's going to torture the narcissist because you show him that life got better after he left, and he wanted to finish you off and destroy you. He wanted you to believe that you were nothing without him. So when he stalk your social media and he look at you prospering and doing way better, right? It's going to eat him alive. He's going to stalk you for the rest of his life. It don't matter what girl he with, he's always going to compare them to you, and they're going to always be punished because they're not you. I'm telling you, when the narcissist realized that you were the best he ever had, now he's embarrassed. He's ashamed. And every woman after you, he's going to cause them to suffer. He's going to compare them to you, and he's going to stalk you so much that she's going to start stalking you and trying to be like you to please him. But she's going to always fall short because she's not you. And the reality of it is this: the narcissists don't like you either.
You just remind him of how he failed at finishing you off. That's what you did. That's how you torture the narcissist. You become the best version of yourself and you never look back. And always put God first.
There is only one way to break or even impact a narcissist. Silence. Silence. Let me explain. And it's going to take a second, but it will really make sense once you understand the bigger picture. After you leave this horrible marriage or relationship and you realize, holy shit, I was abused bad. This person was awful to me and knew they were being awful to me while they played stupid and they were smiling in my face while purposely trying to destroy me. Yeah, it does something to you. And you feel a lot of heavy, deep feelings. People actually end their lives over it. That's how deep it is. So yeah, rightfully so. You want them to have to feel what you went through. They can't, honey. They don't have feelings. That's why they can abuse people. They're emotionally stunted between the ages of 3 to 5 and only feel their feelings to what a 3-year-old would feel. And they don't even know what they're feeling because they run from them. So you're not going to be able to hurt their feelings because they don't have any, bitch. But what you can do is hurt their ego, and that's all they have. And even so, it's underdeveloped and very fucking fragile, while telling you that you're the sensitive one. So how do you do that? Silence. Let me explain why that gets to them. Because whenever he or she is antagonizing you, and I know you have that really witty comeback and you want to tell them what's up, don't. And you think that that's going to hurt them and I'll show them, I'm going to call them a narcissist, or I'm going to tell them this, or I'm going to tell her that, and you think that's going to get them. It's not. They're not wired the way we are, clearly. That's why they can treat people this way. They see it as, I still matter to her. I can still control that bitch and get her all riled up. And clearly, she still has to care about me for my words to even affect them. You know, it's the little kid purposely being bad to get mommy's attention because they're just desperate for attention. They don't get hurt by your words. They're happy that they can still control you and get you to act up. And, you know, they'll think, oh, let me get her all fucked up right now and text me for an hour long paragraphs that I'm not even going to read. And it makes them feel powerful, but they can still control you. That's why silence kills them. It deems them insignificant. If you do not speak to them, they cannot abuse you. They do not have anyone to go in circles with. Silence. No matter how witty your comeback is or how mean you want to be, it's not going to hit them the way it would hit someone like us. Silence deems them insignificant, and it kills them, bitch. It kills them. All that thinking that we used to do, where is my wife? What are they doing? When you know you're at home playing wife or boyfriend or girlfriend to them and you don't know where they are, now you're going to make them wonder. They're used to you chasing them. They're used to you defending yourself and explaining reality over and over and over and over and over. So when you shut the fuck up, they didn't predict that, boo. They think they know you better than you know yourselves. Shut up with them, vent to a friend, write it in a journal, but do not respond to him or her and give them that power over you. And I know it's backwards compared to what your brain and heart is telling you what you should do, but I promise you, that's how you win. That's how you destroy them, is silence, honey, because they need people. They needed you way more, boo-boo, than you ever needed them, but they didn't want you to know that. Hence, through abuse. They make you believe that you need them way more than they need you. No, they need people because they don't feel satisfaction in life. They don't feel happiness. They don't feel contentment. They don't feel joy. The only thing that gives them a little hit of dopamine is supply. And they need people to do that.
If you're going through the mindfuck of narcissistic abuse and you can't even tell what's real or not anymore, here are 10 things I want you to remember coming from a narcissistic abuse survivor. Number 1, all that stuff they keep blaming on you, you know, the stuff that doesn't make any fucking sense and that you keep apologizing for even though you don't understand it, that shit is not your fault. Number 2, you're not the cause of their problems, you're not the cause of their anger, and you're not the cause for them treating you differently than they did at the beginning. What happened is their mask fell off. Number 3, you are not fucking crazy no matter how much they've tried to twist things and distort things to make it seem like you are. Number 4, everything that you have said to them makes sense and your communication is not the problem. The problem is they're not trying to receive what you're saying because they don't want to take accountability for it. Number 5, it doesn't make you negative and you're not ruining the day and you're not living in the past because you keep bringing up those same issues over and over. If they would have taken accountability for it and changed their behavior, then you wouldn't have to keep bringing that shit up. Number 6, the things that you are asking of them and expecting from them in the relationship are not too much, nor are you being needy. You're literally asking for the bare fucking minimum of human decency. They're just trying to gaslight you and condition you to feel like your needs are wrong so that they don't have to meet them. Number 7, you know that thing they do sometimes that doesn't make sense, but it feels off and it feels like they're doing something on purpose to hurt you or to trigger you? They're doing that shit on purpose. Number 8, you know all those inconsistencies you keep noticing in their behavior, all those inconsistencies you keep noticing in their stories, all those inconsistencies you keep noticing in their identity itself, and then you start questioning yourself, wondering if you're imagining it. You are not imagining that shit. There are inconsistencies because they're rotating between a facade and their true self, and because they can't even keep up with their own fucking lies. Number 9, I know it's not bad all the time. If it were all bad all the time, anyone would leave. The good times are part of the abuse cycle. They're part of the manipulation. They're part of the deceit. Number 10, it doesn't matter what you do or don't do. It doesn't matter what you say or don't say. It doesn't matter how much you change about yourself. It doesn't matter how much you sacrifice or how much you bend over backwards. It's still not going to be good enough for them. It's still never going to be enough for them. And it doesn't have anything to do with you. They are a fucking bottomless pit. They are a black hole. Their mind is based in entitlement. So it doesn't matter who they're with. Nothing and no one is ever going to be enough to fill that void in them. And no matter how many times you've seen glimpses of a better version of them or glimpses of the potential of who they could be, it's never going to be that, because that is not who the fuck they are. And they don't even believe they have anything to change. They are not going to change. Okay,